Why, hello everybody, welcome, my name is Rubydung. Welcome to today's episode. As you can see here, I'm off in the sugarcane farm. That's because I'm over here at the main base today, because I want to do a couple of things. I was actually trying to find the friend I built last episode, and I searched the entire base, but then, as I was looking at the sugarcane farm, he was wandering around here. I have no clue what are with these guys, but they wander off to the most strange places. Like, honestly, I probably spent a good 10 minutes trying to figure out where this guy was in my base. Like, I honestly thought, like, this guy, like, just keeled over and died somewhere. I was trying to figure out if he was still alive. And, yeah, I found him here in the sugarcane base. But, while I was going through looking around trying to find him, I realized a few things. Going back to the sugarcane. It's so long, soldier. But, yeah, I realized a few things while I was going through here at the main base. This place actually has been pretty neglected, despite this being my main base. There's a lot of things I have yet to actually properly do here. So, hopefully today's episode is actually going to be doing some stuff around here. It might even get to some main building, because I do want to begin building some stuff around this area here, because that is going to be quite important to me, in my opinion, because honestly, all I have here is the main base. I don't have anything else on this large landscape. Like, spawn's there, and all you can do is go this direction. There is nowhere else you can go here from the spawn. So I actually kind of want to build some stuff here at the base. So I might actually begin building stuff like this here in this episode. But before I get to that, I do want to go through a little checklist of things that I want to begin fixing up. So for starters, this down here, this needs to get fixed up. Probably put some rails on it too, because that also would probably be quite nice. So probably spruce that up a little bit. Second thing, there is just a flat bottom here. So I might wind up going up and putting in blocks underneath here, so we don't have a completely flat bottom. But that one's pretty low on my priority list in the event I do that. Secondly, relight everything. This place is a massive mob spawning problem. I cannot tell you how many times I've had to replace things like glowstone or slabs or like those bookshelves just because there was a creeper that was wandering around here and blew up. So every once in a while I'll lose a couple of blocks just because a mob spawns somewhere around here. So probably need to redo the lighting. Yeah, you can see there's a dark spot right up there. Probably need to redo that. But that's one thing that I need to begin redoing. Let me come around here. Nope, that's the opposite direction. I don't know why I went that way. I want to fix up the mob spawner a bit, because if I come over here, you can see the collection point's on, because I don't have the XP system running. So, come around here, grab all that. But if I look up, you'll notice there's a big jamming problem. That's because the mob suffocation wound up getting moved one block further down at some point. So what I need to do is take that redstone contraption I built and move it up 2 blocks. And that will fix this little jamming issue that's been happening. So I need to do that as well today. So need to begin doing that. A couple of other things probably going to oh, that's what it was. Need to come around here to the tree farm because I need to relocate this, make its own room for it at least, because this is my egg collection point. Okay, I was about to say the chicken died. But yeah, I need to probably not remove it, but move it. Trying to collect as many eggs as I can. I'm hoping for a few stacks before I move it, but move that to its own dedicated room. Maybe even make a real chicken farm using it, opposed to just an egg collector, because I'm hoping to get, like, a ton of chickens there. You get a whole bunch of eggs, and you have its own pen where I can throw all the chickens in, and then kill them all. So I just kill them all, go over to the egg collector, and then throw a whole bunch of eggs in, and then let those grow up. So I'm probably going to need a ton of chickens, like a whole ton of them. So going to need to make up a room for that, either to this episode or the next one. But yeah, I've been so focused on doing stuff for other bases, like the water base and stuff like that, that I've kind of forgotten that I need to begin actually working on this place as if it's the main base, because I've just been treating this as a center hub. This is actually my main base, so need to do some work around on it. So I'm going to be doing some of that today. I'll be hopefully, first off, just start with the staircase here. So, I'm going to be doing that. Oh, but before I do that, I did also want to show you guys one other thing, because I am going to be going through and building up more in this place. I probably also, after I get this fixed up, I'll probably be doing the next part, which there's this whole coastline here. None of that is lit up. Absolutely none of it. So what I need to do is use the resources that I gained a couple episodes ago, I think 2 episodes ago. Go over here. This. I got a whole ton of coal. Went on a cave spree just to get coal. Took all of it in ore. Came back here, fortuned it all up. I think I had a clip in 2 episodes ago showing that off. But this is what I'm going to be trying to use in order to torch grid the entirety of that bay area. So I'll be doing that here. I'll also have to carry a bed with me because it's going to be going night a lot. So I'm going to just quickly fix up this, and I'll be torch gridding all of it. So that's going to be the big thing here. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be back with you guys here in a minute. Okay, I've done some lighting up on the torch grid. I'm going to show you guys that here in a second. However, I wanted to begin recording before I begin making more progress. I was planning on doing a little bit more progress before I begin recording again, but something just happened. As you can see, I have no items in my inventory because something just happened that I was not expecting. If I come around here, I was making my way back to the house so I could get some more stuff done after doing lighting up on the torch grid. But I fell down this 1x2 hole all the way to my death that I completely forgot about. It still has ladder spacing to it. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting that to happen. I need to pick up all my stuff again. Oh wait, wow, there's actually quite a bit of things around here. A whole bunch of furnaces. Did I leave anything smelting? Oh, okay. Anything in the chest? No, alright. But yeah, luckily there is a way back up just at the other end of this tunnel. So let me reorganize my inventory here. That and you and get everything else out of my inventory. There we go. I didn't even yeah. But yeah, let me just come back around here. That is the remains of the hostile mob farm that I was going to be building when it was underground, back when mobs cared about the actual Y level. Now I need to figure out which way is the exit. I think it's along this direction. It's light over there. Where is it? Okay, no, it's not this direction. Oh boy, I'm already getting lost in this massive thing. It's not that way, so it should be along this way. Oh. I think this is it. And yes, it is. Okay. So, get along here and begin going the whole way up. So, I'm going to continue to make this little adventure here, and I'm going to continue with my little progress. I just wanted to give you guys a little update here. Actually, no, let me get to the top of the stairs and I'll show you the progress I made. Okay, back up top again. Got myself out of the underground there. So, if I come along here, I can show you the little expansion I've done to the torch grid. So with this new expansion, I'll actually be able to build in the spawn bay now. So, can actually begin doing work there. This is about, previously, how far the torch grid went, previously. It would cut off about here, for any of those wondering. But now, it spans off about this far, and in addition, by the way, I found chickens out here, so got some animals here at spawn, I guess. It expands out about this far, comes all the way to this pillar here that I built last episode. I gotta keep eating here. I don't think I have enough. Actually, no, I think I might have enough melons to do this journey before I get back home. But, get all the way towards the end here. And, boom, right over here is the end. There's also the weird cave right here. I'm curious why it's like this. I guess this is where there was a generation or something like that. Because this looks like a spawn generation thing. Because I know they changed the underground at some point. So I think this might be caused by that. Like, they changed how spawning underground works. So I think this is part of that. Back when there didn't used to be like lava and water pools. Then they added them. So I'm guessing this is from when that happened. But also, if I come along here, going this direction. I was coming a little bit out of my bounds, but I was coming this way before I hopped over to this island, and I noticed something. Just off this way, you can see some vines in the distance. Now, those of you who know this world is way too old for vines to be out there, so that means there's a new biome right that way. Right over there is a new biome. It might just be like a swamp or something. It's probably a swamp, because I don't think it's the new jungle that they added. Because I know the new jungle they added has vines. But I don't think that's what this is. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that here as I was doing my little touring of the torch grid here. And also, as you can see, the torch grid also now spans off in another direction, opposed to just being cut off. It also spans out this way. So I now have the shoreline to the desert lit up. So I actually can build something on the desert here. And as you can see, I also have these hills over here lit up. I don't have all of them. As you can see, the back hill all the way over there is not lit up. So you need to light that at some point. Is there a sheep down there? Is there a sheep? I heard a sheep. I'm eating so many of these melons. But yeah. I have all of this nice and lit up. So I actually am now going to be able to be building stuff out here. So that is probably going to be something I'll be doing next episode or something like that. But I still have a lot of stuff I need to be doing this episode, and that's not today's objective. So just wanted to give you guys a little tour of this. You also can see at night this place is very well lit. So hopefully no mobs will be spawning out here. Another chicken. Oh, whoa. Ah, no. I stopped to look at it. It was my ultimate downfall. But yeah. Also, because of this, sadly though, if I make my way all the way back to spawn, and get into... Oh, zombies around here. I get all the way back to spawn, and hop and swim over. I need to go to sleep, but because of that, this is where I fell over. Fell over down there as I was running back to the base. It just whoop fell down there. But yeah, I also need to get these chests out of here. They're just blocking the way. That was for a showcase, and I don't need to do the showcase anymore. So probably need to clean those up here between clips, probably. But yeah, let me just come up here and show you what I was talking about. If I come over here to my valuables chest, all that coal is gone. All of those torches used up my entire coal supply. So, ooh, the most coal I've had in this series is now gone. But also because of it, I now have the most space ever lit up in the series. So, I'm going to actually begin working on another part that I've been meaning to work on whilst doing some repairs. But I'm going to do a couple things before I get back to another clip of stuff I was waiting to fix. So, I'll be back with you guys with that. Okay, I've gone through and done some more fix-up stuff. First things first, those chests I just commented on in the last clip are now all cleaned out. That's all been filed into the main storing system now, so those are not going to be sitting here. I believe the sign of truth or whatever I called it is still out over here, because I didn't bother touching that. Let me go check. I believe it's still there. I know it's still there because I haven't touched it, but I'm running over here because I've already committed. I also can't remember what I called it. What was that? What did I call this thing again? It was called the Sign of Truth or something. It was the Wall of Answers. That's it. Wall of Answers. But from here, you can also see the second thing I adjusted. That ramp is now a nice, smooth curve. So, I'm actually, well, it doesn't really change anything. It just looks better. I was about to say that. And he's like, oh, look at this cool thing I can do. I can't do that. It just looks better. But looking better is the great part. But the main thing that I wanted to show you guys, because I had to spend quite a bit of time doing this one, was, I go over here, I can pick up these little mob drops just sitting here. But if I sit here and watch the mobs, you know, about a clip or two previously, the actual mobs, they were getting stuck there about midway through the actual filing process, but now as these creepers come through, you see they go into the water and go right up. So there's no longer going to be this massive queue for the mobs. They'll go right up and die like the mob system used to be before I put in the sorting thing. Not only that, but I optimized it a lot. So as you can see, this big old side thing here was been removed. I'm going to guess I must have been pulling overtime on my job or something during that because, oh boy, I was looking over that circuitry and I must have been exhausted while making it because it looked awful. But, if I come up here, I believe there's an access point up here. Kind of, yeah, there's an access point. So, I can actually show you what the redstone is like now. So, let's start from the bottom. Down here, there is now a lever. So there is the XP and the auto lever. Currently, it is flipped on, so it is emitting a redstone signal is going up a torch tower. I go up this, you're going to see that there's the glass here. There is a block there, a gate, 2 pistons, and a whole bunch of redstone. So, first things first, let's do some parkour. There is a torch behind this to open the gate when it's pushed into place. There's a piston here that will extend the gate. However, for that extension, you can see it's a sticky piston. So, this thing will have to push the block out of the way. So, I come over here. This will be the first block to de-extend. So, it will go to this piston and de-extend the main block. Then, over here, it will extend the gate torch behind it. It will open the main gate. Then, over here, it has an update signal because for the other end, it needs an update wire so that way delayed signals can operate effectively. Now we're talking about the turning on the auto like it is right now. Torch tower comes up, turns on the lights. What's going to be happening now is that a light's going to come through on here, extend this block. It will get rid of the gate, which will close when it goes over there. However, it needs to be delayed a lot, so I'll use a repeater for that. Extends, puts a block, well, they'll give the signal for that. That's mainly for the shutting off process, but I need an update signal without having a long period of time that, for the block to wait. So what I did is I created a little bit of an updater here. So there is now a secondary torch crate that comes up over to the side, adds a bit of a signal, goes over to the repeater, then goes to this piston. This piston will let a signal through right before it extends when there's a block here. So a signal will go to the piston and to the repeater. However, when this turns off, a signal will not go to this repeater. So it will send a signal, like millisecond of redstone to this block here, which will power the piston, which will give it an update signal, so it will go to extend the block. So, with all of that, I have a operational system. So I can show that to you quickly. I'm going to do that from a perspective here. So look at that wood block right there where my crosshair is at. So if I have it there, remember that, then I swap on XP, come over here, you heard the mob stop dying, there is now a gate. Then I can come over here again, turn that on, and you now see there is a wood block there again. Come around here, and I can begin smacking mobs and get XP. So, that is my new XP to auto system. So, yes. Anyways, guys, that's probably going to be it for today's episode. Wanted to get a lot of polish done today because I've been ignoring that main base for a while. There was so many things that I needed to update over there, and probably have quite a few I still need to update. So, probably going to be slowly doing that over time, but yeah, what I'm hoping to do is that instead of doing a whole bunch of polish again today, next episode, I'm hoping to actually begin either doing work here at the Nether Water Base, if you don't know, I'm over here at the Nether Water Base, or to build some more stuff in the Bay area, because I haven't built anything in that Bay area outside the main base. So either probably going to make some extensions to that base, or I'm going to wind up building like other things, like a lighthouse or something, like presumably just something aesthetical that's in the Bay area, so that way I can look at other things. It's not just a massive like base there. There's like actual things to look at. So probably gonna wind up doing that next episode. But that's all I have for today. So If you guys have any ideas for things you'd like to see me put in that Bay Area, I would love to hear them, because I always have things I want to build, but I ultimately do want to hear what you guys have for ideas, so I'm going to be wanting to see all that, but yeah. Either way, that's going to be it for today's episode. I'm going to be heading off. I'm going to be doing some more grinding before I get to that, so let me get all this. Going to be cutting down all of these trees, because oh boy. So, I'm going to be doing some grind work, and I'll be back with you guys with the next episode. See ya. Bye!